I can feel it.
Do I scare you? I should. Everyone should.
If we were to survive this, we have to trust each other.
The Castaways, streaming now on RTE Player.
Breakaway in Dublin for 4 people. Answer this. Which of these is the current manager of the Armagh senior football team? Is it Kieran McGeeney or Kevin McStay? To enter, call the number on screen or text the word GAME followed by your answer and name to 57886. Maximum cost per entry is €2.50. You must be over 18 to enter. Lines will close at midday on Monday, June 17th. Full details are on rte.ie/competitions, where the lucky winner will also be revealed.
Welcome back now to the Joe McDonagh Cup final between Offaly and Laois. The prize for the victors, not just the silverware on offer, but of course a place in the Leinster Championship next season. With the stakes so high, it's a final that rarely disappoints.
What a cracking start to this match. And that one's cracked in there by Kieran Doyle. And Westmeath are the winners of the McDonagh Cup.
Brilliant goal. The momentum swing back again, Tantrum. The shot. Oh, what a goal! But at the end of it all, there's only 1 point between the teams. Tantrum win the Joe McDonagh Cup.
What a start for Offaly. Oh, huge one in. And it's in the back of the net. Well, it's advantage Carlo in every possible sense now. He's leveled the McDonagh Cup final. Carlo are the winners. Their tails are up. What a final and what a victory. Enda Rowland with the puck out here, taken down by Dan Burke. Wasn't a good one. It's straight in as far as Brian Dignan. And Brian Dignan with a goal opportunity, and he buries it. Well, it came from that very poor puck out by Enda Rowland. And he'll be hoping now that at the other end, Aidan Corby can start the scoring from a Laois point of view. And he's got it inside the right-hand upright. And that's a very good start to the match.
Yeah, great response by young Corby. And look, that's what they needed, but a good response from Laois.
That's Brian Dignan. And that's intercepted by Diarmuid Conway, way down as far as Paddy Purcell. 2 goals 7 weeks ago against Offaly when they last met. Looking for an opening score here, and he's got it. Paddy Purcell with his first, and now it's 1-3 to 4 points.
Really good score by Paddy, and he's starting the motor.
Liam O'Connell's cut across in there towards Aaron Dunphy. Looking to try and get it away is Donald Shirley in the yellow helmet. There's lots of yellow helmets there. The number 7 of Offaly, but it's stolen away by Fiachra Seafennel once again. And Fiachra setting up the equaliser. Teams are level for the first time in this match. 6 points to 1-3. Down there it goes towards Ger Quinlan. There too was James Duggan, but couldn't take it. Offaly have it back instead. It's Jason Sampson into the middle. Nice control here by Brian Dignan, making space for himself. Sufficient room to get the shot away and to fire over another beauty. That's a goal and 2 already by Brian Dignan. They go again here, Laois, into the centre. This is collected here by Mossy Keys. Fancying a chance, hoping for a point, and he's got it, and that will boost his confidence no end. And the teams are level for the second time.
A really, really good score.
And the Offaly team now go through the centre once again. That time it's Jason Sampson. Here's his brother Killian. Diagonally across over there as far as Adam Screeney. Hasn't scored so far. That's a very awkward angle, but he is an absolute wizard. Adam Screeney with his first of the day, 19 years of age, the star of the Offaly under-20 team. David King able to take it under control, beat a man, give it inside to Killian Sampson, then hit as far as the wing back, and that's gone up and over the crossbar. It's Cathal King who got that one, and Offaly back in front again.
Yeah, the Offaly half-back line are on top there.
That's attacked well there by Paddy Purcell once again. He's absolutely on fire in this final. Shortening the grip on the stick, and he's already got 4 points from open play. He's having a wonderful game. Offaly under pressure, dealing with it. It's David King back there, giving the little pass into Jason Sampson. He had to work very hard to take it. Helped out by Cathal King. Finally, that ball knocked forward by Killian Kiley. Up and over the crossbar. What a point.
Shots,
his second.
And it lifts the people around him as well. He has that ability, Ger, against the wind, to really lift the team as well. That's 2 huge scores that he's got.
Ben Keneally rather slowly getting across there, and Aidan Corby was in to steal it away from him and punish the indiscretion, and that's over the crossbar. 4 points now by Aidan Corby, and the teams are level for the 8th time. They're away straight away, and it's Fiachra Fennell who went in for the centre of the field to take that one, but it's won instead by Jason Sampson. And Offaly will be looking for a lot more from him, I think, and they'll be looking for something special from Oisín Kelly as well. Came in as a sub before half-time, and he's put it in the back of the net from the throw-in. 15 seconds or thereabouts gone, and it's been scored by Oisín Kelly, his 4th in this year's McDonagh Cup.
You know, he went in, you know, a lovely strike off the stick as well, down into the bottom corner, gave Roland no chance.
Back downfield this one comes, down as far as Charlie Mitchell, and Mitchell fires it over the crossbar, and he's off the mark. They're 5 ahead again. That was cut out there from the puck out by Dan Burke, collected by Killian Sampson, helped on here by Charlie Mitchell. And here's an opportunity. That is beautifully done. Killian Sampson that time, 2-17 to 16 points. That's in towards Ger Quinlan. Back again. It is Aaron Dunphy this time. And Dunphy fires it over the crossbar. An important one. His 2nd point of the second half. And the margin's back down once again to 6. Well, we have some 12 minutes of the second half now gone. And Charlie Mitchell once again tried to slip inside there. Donica Hartner trying to keep him out. Brian Duignan eyeing the target. And that one is in and over the crossbar. Great point. So now that's his first of the second half. He's having a very special day. Brian Duignan with a goal and 4 points. Enda Rowland with the puck out. Dropping it long, very long in there. Sun in the eyes. Quinlan has it, lays it off. Goalkeeper's made a save. My goodness me, it's gone over the crossbar, but it should have ended up in the back of the net. But for the intervention of goalkeeper Mark Troy, Aaron Dunphy setting it up. Podge Delaney all the way across towards Ross King. Over there marking him is Kieran Burke, the 25-year-old who's been beaten by King on this occasion. Looking at the target, hitting the shot and putting it over. Doing his stuff now. 29-year-old Ross King from Rathdowney Errol. Away towards Oisín Kelly, collected instead by Ian Shanahan. Point a few minutes ago by Shanahan. Waiting for it to come down was Aaron Dunphy, and Dunphy delivers a delightful point. Great stuff by Laois. Well done to both teams. Great commitment, and only 3 between them. Dan Burke having to scamper across, but getting there first was Podge Delaney, who's got that greater level of fitness now at this stage. Charlie Mitchell, always good for a score, and he underlines that fact with a fabulous point out on the sideline to put 3 between them again. They're going to have to carry it forward, and that's been the tactic of the day. Dan Burke inside, taken on here by Killian Sampson to give Offaly the lead, maybe. I think he's done it. Killian Sampson's 2nd point in the final puts Offaly 1 in front, and we're in the 70th minute. Given out to Tom Cuddy, nicely inside. They look for an equaliser. John Lennon, and the referee says he took too many steps. The long and winding road, and he has taken too many steps. Free out, Offaly. Killian Kiley taking the free for Offaly all the way down. Controlled by Charlie Mitchell. He's got 3. Another one would do very nicely. Is that enough now for Offaly? Laois probably needing a goal, but there's no way in the wide earthly world that Oisín Kelly and company are prepared to grant them that. down towards Charlie Mitchell. Picking it up instead is Jack Clancy, left out of the starting 15 and now making his presence felt. That's 2 points in a row late on to give Offaly a winning look. Enda Rowland with this 65 has to drop it in. Oh, he knocked it in rather hard there and struck David Dooley and gave Offaly a chance to win it, and Colin Spain has won it, and Colin Spain and company have won another one. 7 days after they won the under-20 title, it is Offaly who have come back from defeat 12 months ago. Johnny Kelly and all of the Offaly lads have come back and they have won the McDonagh Cup for the first time in their history. The final score in today's cup final: Laois 26 points, Offaly 2 goals and 23. Well done, Offaly. So now the big moment, and Charlotte Burns, GAA president, presents that cup to Jason Sampson. The McDonagh Cup won by Offaly for the first time in their history.
Well, what a week for Offaly hurling, an under-20 All-Ireland title, and now they can look forward to playing in the Leinster Championship next season. Here's a flavour of what it means.
So now the big moment, and Charlotte Burns, GAA president, presents that cup to Jason Sampson. The McDonagh Cup won by Offaly for the first time in their history.
Absolutely thrilled, especially the way we finished up. Like, you know, question marks over the guys there coming towards the end, but like they stood up and 3 points there and a trot to win. That was exceptional. Like, we threw everything at Laois. They came back, in fairness to them. Like, there's some brilliant hurlers out there, like Ross King came on, Picky Maher came in there, you know, stalwarts of the game, like, and it took us all our time to handle them. Like Paddy Purcell as well, another brilliant hurler. But look, as I said, great hurlers there in the Midlands, both in Laois and Offaly. We're just delighted to get over the line there.
They're looking for something special from Oisin Kelly as well. Came in as a sub before half-time, and he's put up in the back of the net.
Look, we conceded 1-1 the first half, we conceded 1-1 the second half. Start off, they were, you know, I think Offaly went to 7 at one stage as well, so lads showed unbelievably resilience to come back, and look, we're very proud of them. They died with their boots on, as I said, and there's nothing more they can give.
The guys could have walked away. It's not that easy for a player to commit to an Offaly or a Laois, or you know, when there isn't that much light at the end of the tunnel. So the Joe McDonagh is a great competition. I just wish that more would join the cause, and I think they will, because this has been a brilliant week for Offaly.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's been a brilliant week. I'm sure there'll be plenty more wanting to join the cause after that, Shane, because what a 7 days. Under-20 All-Ireland champions, and now back in the Leinster Championship again. It's incredible for this county. It
is stuff of dreams, I suppose, if you're from Offaly, and you could see some lovely images of Michael Duignan there with his son Brian. I'm sure a very, very proud man, and should take huge credit for what he's done down in Offaly, and, you know, as chairman, and brought the county together over the last couple of years. And heartbreak for him last year with Johnny Kelly. You know, Carla just pipped him, and as you said, the last 7 days from Offaly, you know, you'd be on social media, the Offaly Rovers nearly stuck in my head now at this stage. It's appearing everywhere, but you could only be delighted for them. Heartbreak for Laois, obviously. That debate, you know, should Laois be up and should be people going down, that's probably for another day. But, you know, this weekend, from a Joe McDonagh viewpoint, or the last week has been all about Offaly hurling, and it's needed. The one thing I'd say is just, you know, just still a couple of years probably from competing at a higher level, development-wise, age-wise and strength and conditioning-wise, but they're where they want to be now. Well, that's an interesting point, because lots of talk about Adam Screeney after his under-20 performance, but it was two of the other young players that really impressed you, Joe, in Dan Burke and Charlie Mitchell, in their performance yesterday too.
Yeah, and in fairness, it's not easy coming out of the under-20 All-Ireland success and then coming in the following week and trying to perform again. But Dan Burke got man of the match last week, and to be fair to him, he could have got man of the match again. But he done a lot of good work deep, actually, in the first half. He came back into his half-forward line, and Johnny likes to play that way of bringing back guys back out the field, into the middle of the field, and then leaving two inside or even one inside at times. And he won a lot of dirty ball, but he has gears as well, and he used that to good effect. But then when they had to go long, Charlie Mitchell yesterday, like, the ball stuck so many times when it went into him, and that's vital. When you're playing one or two inside, you need somebody in there, because in fairness to Adam Screeney, there's a lot of pressure on him, and you need to kind of be, I suppose, a little bit patient with him, because he's not, like, physically and stuff like that, coming up to a senior level, it's a little bit different. So he mightn't be the guy to maybe make the ball stick, whereas Charlie Mitchell is only a year older, but a much bigger frame of a guy, and well able to hurl. And he was brilliant yesterday. Every time the ball went in, he looked dangerous. But Dan Burke, for me, made it tick in the first half. He got on ball, he ran with the ball, the same as he was last week with the 20s. And he's a really special player. I don't think he probably gets the same level as, let's say, Screeney and other guys, but Dan Burke, for me, is one that Offaly need to build around. He centre forward and build everybody else around him.
Yeah, it's working for them now for the moment. For Laois then, Ursula, heartbreak for them, as Shane says, but I'm sure there's going to be some of these moments that they're going to look back on and say they had their chances.
They did, unfortunately, and they didn't take it. And I suppose the 18 wides is one thing that they'll reflect on and, realise maybe some of their shot selection was poor at time. Aidan Corby got 4 brilliant points from play in the first half, but that was probably the wrong option. You can see Tomas Keys frustrated inside. James Duggan had 2 goal chances, maybe a bit rushed in his decision making as well. Probably should have caught this ball. Didn't realise maybe he had more time on the ball, and they probably needed a goal. Same Aaron Dunphy, who had an excellent game overall, to be fair. He got a couple of scores after that, but their decision making under pressure probably let them down. They were probably rushed with their striking at times. Again, Paddy Purcell, who was in on the edge of the square in the second half, but I felt they didn't get the ball into him. The whole reason for him going inside was probably as a target man to get a couple of goals, but no ball really went in. Willie Dunphy, again, probably wasn't in the scoring zone and took the wrong option, and unfortunately from a Laois perspective they'll probably regret some of those chances, but you have to give credit to him as well. And Willie Maher did say that their fight back, they went 7 points behind the second half and they brought it back level, but I suppose Offaly's finish, and they were that little bit more clinical in front of the goals.
Well, in that last 10 minutes, that's the key there, Shane. There's a big momentum shift, and it happens, and Offaly grab hold of it when Laois didn't.
Yeah, I think the last 10 minutes it was so exciting, and as Ursula said, there was 7 points. Laois were 7 points down, and they clawed it back. Dan Burke, they needed a score here. Laois got 5 in the bounce, but I like that. He went for the goal. It's just the mindset of him. Literally from the next play, top right of the screen, Picky Maher, little flick. He's through on goal. Really good save, and Picky Maher's a really good player, struggled with injury. That was a huge moment. 64 minutes, super advantage given. One pop inside, and I think it's a goal. And Ursula spoke about wasteful, just maybe wrong decisions, but these were massive, massive moments in the game. I spoke earlier about Kilkenny going direct. You can go direct when you have players in there. End their own, and here there's a player just outside him. There's nothing in it at this stage. It's a really long ball in to where the spare man was. He collects it, and again, just from that resulting play, then I love this. He Offaly realise here, I can't go long. There's a spare player back there, so they build the ball to that man that Joe spoke about. And even if you watch him afterwards, he's cramping up. He's out on his feet here into Killian Samsung, and this score puts him 1 up. Whereas if Enda Rowland earlier on in that clip just gave that 20-yard pass, they could have built a score. And this is huge. Right, 71 minutes, Offaly are 1 point up. That's the goal level. A massive decision, but the right decision, Jackie, because he took 7 steps. And from the resulting free, ball in, and Joe showed this score into Charlie Mitchell and a super score. That was a 2-point swing. And on that as well, Colin McDonagh refereed the game from Antrim, his first big game, and he was absolutely outstanding. And we're very quick to maybe show when referees, make mistakes, whatever. Full credit to, and that was a massive decision to make, because if he didn't blow the whistle, I don't think anyone would have said anything. But he refereed the game by the rules, and unfortunately for Laois, they'd be disappointed, but that's what it was.
Yeah, well, Offaly can look forward to Leinster hurling again next season. This weekend was also round 3 of the Camogie Championship, as teams set their sights on places in the knockout stages. Valerie Wheeler reports on Dublin's clash with Wexford in